we have a special visitor today.
We do.
Child.
And Miss Rachel.
Yeah, Miss Rachel is sort of like a special guest.
A special guest on the app.
So apologies if you can hear whispers of Miss Rachel.
Yes, but it is the only way she's entertained, so...
Well, she's flipped the iPad around now. So, but yeah, Olive is here. We are growing this pain.
Hence the name on the carpet. I think they get it.
Yeah, well, I've actually been alerted recently.
Why?
That there's another podcast called Growing Pains.
No, because I've not heard this, right? But someone commented saying, oh, I bet someone and Pete are mad. And I was like, who?
Christy and Pete or something.
Oh, I was like, okay, cool, stay mad.
So I
don't know who they are.
I was on Sidecast yesterday speaking about it, and I said, because I got a lot of plaudits for the name. People were like, there's no way you even come up with this. This is such a good name.
Yeah.
I was like, well, yeah, I did actually.
Yeah, he did.
And I told the boys about it at Sidecast yesterday, and then Simon sent me a picture of another, but don't worry.
Are we goated?
Ours is number one.
So goated.
Growing. Look, we are.
Are they TikTokers or something?
I don't know. I haven't seen that. I just know that it's on Spotify. But guess what? Ours is too. It's on podcast platforms everywhere. And listen to it because we are number one growing pain.
Who registered it with companies first?
I don't know.
Whoever gets there first wins.
Anyway, how was your weekend?
Yeah, not bad. I went to a concert, didn't I?
Yeah, Faith
actually left the house for the first time since December.
Yeah, you don't really get to
go out,
do much.
No,
and that sounds bad. that sounds bad.
He doesn't let me out.
No, I do. But
no, but actually, a man there, and we had this conversation. So I was with my dad and my uncle because if you're going out, you got to be the cool kid and take your dad. Yeah. But we went to go and see Blur, long story short. I said, oh, guys, do you want a beer? First of all, I got ID'd, so that wasn't cool, whoever that was. But a man in front of me in the queue, he was like, oh, are you on your own? No.
How old was the man?
A rough 38, but shorter than me, right? For my men, okay, that sounds bad. For my type, I should have said.
Right, here we go.
My type. Ballpark, same height or taller. Yeah. Okay, I don't have a thing for that. Oh, I've got to be over 6 foot. You just got to match me or above. Okay,
Thank
so
you
well
very
done.
much.
However, he was about 5'4".
Yeah.
Right, sweaty, about 3 hairs on his head. I'm not being mean, but I just hate the pervy approach of, are you on your own?
Yeah.
Why? What are you going to do if I am?
Big Wembley Arena. No, but he slapped it on you, didn't he?
He did slap it on me.
And what did he say?
And I was like, no. He went, so you hear your boyfriend? No, I'm with my dad. And he said, oh, did your boyfriend let you come out? How did your boyfriend let you come out alone then? Well, I'm not a fucking golden retriever. He doesn't have to open the door for me every time I leave my house, does he?
I feel like that's such an ancient...
for me to touch grass, he doesn't have to open the fucking door.
I feel like that's such an ancient way of looking at things like, oh, why how'd your boyfriend let you out like that?
And then he was like, so why is he at home then? And I said, he's looking after our baby. And he went like that and just nothing else.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was looking after the baby. That was, and I would say, great success.
It was a great success, but I said, give her a bath for 6.
No, but
put her down for bed, and then I got a text at 5:30 going, she's just woke up from her nap.
I was like,
cool.
Can I disclaim? So Olive recently has been struggling with her sleep.
She has.
And the day before, we was at a friend's barbecue.
Yes.
Or was it? Yeah, day before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was at a friend's barbecue, and she went to sleep at about 6ish then, and then got home and didn't go to sleep until late.
Yeah.
So her pattern was all out of whack. And then I was looking after her, and she went down for a nap at the start of the F1, so 3 p.m. She went down for a nap. She slept for an hour and 50 minutes until 10 to 5. And Faith had ballparked, try and give her a bath for half hour. Not a chance I was getting this thing in the bath.
Yeah, because people kept saying she might be overtired. That's why she's not sleeping. So it was like, we'll try and go earlier. But now what she's doing is she's having a nap at 6.
Yeah. But
treating it as a nap and then waking up. And now she's going to bed at 10:30.
Oh, last night. So I've recently taken over the night shifts, haven't I?
Yeah, you have.
I'm actually on a good streak though. It's like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't do the bath. You're better at the bath. Mm-hmm. But then from that point, I take over. And it's because if she sees you, that's it, man.
I'm not allowed to leave the room.
No, the attachment issues are going crazy.
Yeah, like if I go in to do that, so I did 8 months, didn't I?
Yeah.
Like creds to me, I did 8 months. Thanks. But now when I go in the room and she's like sort of asleep, she's like playing with the wires down there. When she's sort of asleep, this is so crazy to focus.
Go on.
What was I going to... Oh, yeah, when she's asleep, sorry, like, she won't let me out of the room, won't
No.
she? She's like, hey, that's mum.
Yeah,
I've got to go with you.
so I've started doing it.
Yeah, so you've got it.
But last night was chaos. So
Yeah.
Faith got in, was hoping to keep her asleep from the car to the bed.
I really thought it would work.
However, she was not keen on that idea.
No.
And was tired enough to like, she was rubbing her eyes and stuff. Her eyes go like really pink when she's super tired. And then she was in the cot just crying. And so I was like, right, whip her up. Because recently I took her downstairs and I whack a golf video on and she just goes to sleep.
I wonder why.
Like she just goes to sleep.
Wonder why.
So I thought, let me try the same trick again. So I whacked a bit of Rick Shields on.
Yeah.
Did not work. This baby did not want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So then you was helping clean her room. So I put her in the cot again with you whilst I tidied downstairs. She's still up. So then I thought, right, it's been...
Oh, behaviour chart. I've got something about that.
Right. Do you want to do it now?
Just re-jogged my memory on that.
Now?
Yeah. You said on behaviour chart yesterday, I'm not doing good at my jobs, which is cleaning the house. We both have bills.
Crazy.
I do not live off of this man. Granted, you pay for the house, but cool. If you want a house that I can pay for, let's go get a house that we can both afford.
Right.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
But you went, because you very much understand, I've said I'll be a housewife, right? It's going to sound bad, but when we can live off him, because I'm not quitting my job and my income.
Yeah.
And still doing everything in the house. Like, there's no time.
it's valid,
But he was like, you've not done your job. These are supposed to be your jobs in the house. Like, sorry, if I just open the doors back to 1930s.
Can I? No, exactly. That's what I mean. On a headline term, that sounds awful. However.
You said it.
However, the reason I said it is I had the yesterday because I've been working on my game recently of taking care of things properly and instead of putting it off, just doing it when I need to. So...
But you have two jobs. She's
going to eat the hay.
You have the bins.
No, but I also do more than that now. I also do way more than that now.
As you should.
So, but recently, there's this grey room we have in the house is a fucking tip because Faith decided that because we're starting a podcast, she's got to do a £600 pretty little thing order. So there's fucking bags and bags of clothes coming and then it just stays everywhere. The wrappers everywhere. She walks through the house going, and just leaves shit everywhere. Like so messy. So yesterday I did the kitchen. I sprayed the sides down. I did housework. I was doing the most, trying to clean up the house. I did the living room as well. Made it all tidy. I went upstairs. You're not doing anything, man.
I was doing everything. I was doing her room.
No, but I had the because the one thing you should be doing is tidying up your shit.
No. It's because unless I'm walking around with a fucking anti-bac in my hand, to you, I'm not doing anything. I was in baby's room, sorting her room from top to toe.
That's not the case.
What is it?
That's not the case.
And you was like, you're not doing anything. What does that room look like today?
It's good. It looks really good. And I gave you your props for that. I gave you props for that. We have this thing where like we might not shout at each other, but we might be a little bit iffy at each other. And then like half an hour later, I go, right, do you want to be friends again?
Yeah, he has to say it though. I'm not saying it.
Yeah, because you're really stubborn.